Hello everybody, good morning. It is Friday. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Jamie, it's your evening. Okay, we didn't do too bad yesterday. We didn't do fantastic in some ways, but I think I did really fantastic in a lot of other ways. The haul for the whole hunt was kind of strange, but actually I got a lot of treasure trash, and I got some treasure. One thing that I got, and I don't know whether anybody else saw the humor in it or not, but I thought that I found a token, and actually I found something quite a bit better. Hey, David Carlisle, how you doing today? So, I found what I thought was a skull token, because to me that looks like a skull right there. But if you look real close at it, it's actually hockey sticks and a maple leaf. But if you just glance down at it, it looks like a skull type. I don't know whether you guys can see it or not, but it turns out that this is a 1970 or 17 to 2017 commemorative loonie that I found. A Canadian dollar, right? All right, so let's start with that one, because it was humorous that I thought it was a token when I found it. And I don't find too many loonies and toonies. So this is a treasure, right? So a little older than that, I found a 1964 copper penny. So this one, oh, I gotta check and see. I'm gonna turn the camera around in a minute. Here it is. That's a Zinken there. But I've got my list of pennies here. I don't think there was anything special about a 64 copper, but you never know. Huh. Oh, it's on top. Oh, there is a 1964. If this is, yeah, it's a plain 1964. So there might be on the 1964 a DDR. So we'll check that out a little closer. So now that when I find a copper penny, I've got something else to check against them. Good morning, Ogre. How's it going? So I'll show you again what I thought was a skull token. Looks like a skull at a distance at a glance, but then when you get right up on it, it's two hockey sticks and a maple leaf, and it's a commemorative 1917 to 2017 loonie maple leaf dollar, which I think is a fantastic find for me because I never find loonies and toonies. So it's toned severely, but actually, aside from toning, it's in really good shape. There's very little abrasive action on it, so it's in really good shape for a toned loonie. Since I'm not in an area where I find a lot of Canadian coins, yeah, we've just started collecting Canadian coins. I'm going to turn this around so I can show you what I found yesterday. Okay, so we'll look at that again a little closer, but can you see how I thought that might be a token? It looks like a skull. It looks like a gaming token or something until you get right up on it. I didn't see an email from, hang on just a second, let me go there and see, Ogre. I did get one from you. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. You gave me a bunch of connections. I've been busy. I haven't even checked my email in the last 2 days. Thank you so much, Ogre. Thank you so much. So let's see, we get a little background ambiance here. Okay. Is everybody hearing me all right? I really appreciate that book because I've been using this sheet that I downloaded, and it's been helpful. So what you sent me is more helpful. It's much appreciated because I am The word novice is not even good. It's pre-novice. So I'm a hunter of the dirt, becoming a little bit of a let's see. Now this is a really cool coin though. See how the toned, and it's not all scraped up and abrased. So I'm pretty lucky to have found a coin in such good shape in the ground, you know. Well, it was in a tot lot, so it was in wood chips. Hey, Jamie, there you are. Good evening. How's it going, mate? So that was one of my top finds. But I still think it's funny when you look at it at a distance, it looks like a skull. It doesn't look like hockey sticks and a maple leaf. Hey, heavy metal. Thanks for showing up. And I did get, what quarter is this? This is all dirty, this last quarter I found. And it's got, oh, it's got the, this last quarter I found here. This is one that I haven't found yet. It's a 2000 quarter, but it's a Virginia. And I've never found one of those before yesterday. It's not in real good shape, but they never really are out of the ground. So, but then the first quarter I found was the Nina Atera Warren. So I got a whole of 2 quarters yesterday. Let's see if our 1964 copper here has the DDR. I don't think it does. No, I don't see it. I don't see any doubling on the back. Yeah, I don't see anything. So, lucky to get a 1964 copper cent, but not lucky on the DDR. So this coin here was at the first park. It was my very first find at the first park I went to. Before I started my live, I was going to do the park because it's a small tot lot, and I was going to get through it real quick and then go over to the second park that I was at yesterday, and I was going to start my live over there. But I took so much time in the first park due to two things. I was finding things and digging, and I was having to dig around a whole bunch of kids that showed up, but their parents said they didn't mind me being there, so I continued hunting there. Another thing that I found, which I thought, and it still might be, this is a tool. I know it's a tool, but it looks like an old sardine can wrench, kind of the opener, the old openers. But it's not that. It's some kind of a tool. I think it's like the tool for almost very familiar. I'm going to let you look at the maple leaf dollar for a minute while I see if I can find this tool. Nope, doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find it. It's not coming up. I know it's a tool of some sort. It comes with a little tool kit, but I can't remember exactly what it is. But it was the second find. It was real close to this coin. It's like a key to something. But anyways, I'll figure it out one of these days. And so that was the second find. And then I found I can't remember what I found next. But here's something that is really remarkable, and that is something that we detectorists rarely find. Almost as rare as this Canadian coin being in one of my tot lots is a pair of earrings. I have found a couple of pairs. I found in one park, I found two pairs of earrings hooked together. They were all in a wad, and they were little chain earrings. But these were about 6 inches apart. I didn't find the backs to them. And I believe they're gold plated because when I rubbed them, they didn't They didn't show any sign of being rubbed when I rubbed them. So they're, but they didn't proof out to be gold. There's no markings on them, but they look gold. They're just not heavy. They're not magnetic. I have a magnet right here. You can see that they're not magnetic, but the coin is. Hey, Tupac. I found a loonie to go with the 2 quarters that I won on your stream. Check this out. I thought it was a skull token. Look at that skull on there. But then when you get closer, it's hockey sticks and a maple leaf for the Toronto Maple Leafs, for their hockey team. Look how it's a little bit scratched, but not very much. It's barely scuffed. Yeah, you're right, Tupac. But anyway, the uniqueness of this is that I found both of them. Yes, it was a good lucky day. I mean, I found a pair of earrings, and I found this loonie. So I thought that was a pretty fair find right there when you get right down to it. Then the next thing I found, this had a whole bunch of clumps on it, and you could see it in one of my shorts when I found it. It was covered with dirt. And I found a chain, and I thought I had, the way it was all clumped up, I thought I had like a charm bracelet, but turns out when I saw this, when I uncovered this portion, I knew exactly what it was. Anybody have any ideas? I know exactly what it was when I saw this part, and I knew I didn't have much of anything except a chain. I did get the chain. Well, you have to lift the top off of your toilet and look at what's hooked to the flapper in your toilet. This is a flapper chain. There's a chain that when you push the handle, it flushes your toilet. So, but it was a chain. Chains are hard to find. This one just barely rung up at a 1. Yep. Crappy crapper find. William E., good morning. Nice you guys could all come and hang out. So those were my first 3 finds. And then that was pretty much, oh, no, here's the find right after the chain. Right after the chain, I found this master lock here. And then after the master lock, I found a bolt. So it just kept getting worse. But then I got this out of an area where they have one of those merry-go-round things. It was fairly close to the top of the ground, so I felt fortunate that I got that Sharpie out of the tot lot. And in that tot lot, I found a dime, which this is a 2022 dime. So those were my finds out of the first tot lot. If I narrow it down, the loonie and the earrings were probably my best finds at, well, not probably, were my best finds out of that tot lot. So that was the first hour of my day, and then I spent the next next 3 hours in the other park and tot lot and baseball field, or around the tables and not in the field itself. But I think the first thing I found going into that tot lot was this. Now, this is, I got to figure out how this goes back together, because I think I broke it here. Not sure. I think it was right there. Yeah, I think, yeah. That's how it went together. And it's a, let me see if I can brush some of the dirt off of it so I can read what's written on here. It's all chewed up by the lawnmower, but it was some kind of vehicle. And made in Germany. I think it was some kind of vehicle. Maybe not a vehicle. Maybe it's a piece of, I thought it was a vehicle, but now I'm looking at it, I don't think it was a vehicle. Let's see. Looks more like an electrical piece of some kind. And I know that it was together like that, and I think I don't think I broke it. I think it was already broken, and I just pulled up the pieces together. Not sure what. Something interesting anyway, but I don't believe it's a vehicle. Looks like some kind of box or something. So that was my first find in the sports park. I can't. Yeah, it's oh yes. Well, I may never know. Hey, Tammy Rich, thanks for coming by. Just trying to figure out if I found anything good or not. But this thing, I'm not sure what it is. Like I said, I thought it was a piece of a Hot Wheels car, but it's turning out it's not. So, um, I can't put it together what it is. Let's see if I take a picture of that portion that said made in Germany. Maybe it'll come up with something there. Nope. Just other pieces with other different nondescript descriptions. Yep. Not nondescript. So that was my first find, something nondescript. And see, then I found another dime, and close to that I found this little hair clippy. You're getting to see all my greatest finds. And close to that, I found this. A lot of people go, ooh. I found this fingernail from Valentine's Day. And I didn't find any Easter stuff. Later on, I found a broken up plastic Easter egg, but I didn't find anything from it. And what year is this nickel that I found? It's just a 1989. And then I found the 2 quarters there at that part. These 2 quarters were at that part. And I can't go the day without finding a grommet. It's one of my listed things I have to find. I didn't get a tent stake though in the park yesterday. Of course, I didn't do much grass at all. I did mainly the tot lots and around the area for the snack bar area around the baseball diamonds. So, but one other thing that I found was a little Pikachu. I got a pin, go in my pin collection. So this week I found 2 pins, which is, this is the other one. That guy is, what's his name here? Hang on a second. Got him right here. His name is Katsuki Bakugo. So he's a anime character, along with Pikachu from Pokemon. Bakugo is from the Hero Academy animation. So I did get quite a assortment of things, including my shrink and zinkins. I got lots of shrink and zinkins. That ground over there has got to be one of the most acidic around. And I got copper end cap. It's one of my more precious finds. Piece of copper. Gold went back up to 23.45. It went down under 2,300 yesterday afternoon, didn't it? Keeps popping up and down morning and night. Hopefully it'll stay that way through Tuesday morning for you, Tupac. And this was probably my best surfaced find here. A wooden car. Not a Hot Wheel. Yep. Definitely needs to be high for him at the smelter. So, get rid of that and that. Don't need that. Don't need these. But these are my best finds. There, take the change out of there. The change is almost a given. For this week, some of my best finds from last Friday, a week ago. And these are from this week, Monday. This is Friday. And, oh yeah, forgot my little micro machine here. It was I only got four coppers. It was a week for coppers. And there was this little bracelet as well. So, all in all, pretty weak week, except for the finding a whole pair of earrings instead of just one. Oh, here's the other earring we found. Just a costume jewelry earring. Don't know too many people would wear an earring like that too often, but Oh, I forgot my other pen. Got my, nope. So I got 3 pins this week. No, that's not a Lamborghini. That's a take me back car. That's the DeLorean Back to the Future car. So we can go back and do this week all over again. Yeah, so we had a good week. I mean, no gold, no silver this week, but lots of goodies. This little bracelet is a what's it? Pura. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Pura Vida. Come on. Pura Vida means pure life bracelet. So those are really expensive. It's like $10, I think, for that bracelet. I think this is some kind of designer. What's the name of this designer? What do they design? Perfume, I think. Wait a minute. Is that a magnetic card? Why does it say it's magnetic? It says it's a wooden magnetic card. D'Azur or J'adore Paris black SUV skeleton skull, ha ha ha, decorated. It says it's a magnetic card, but it's not magnetic. I don't know but it is a J'adore wooden car. Why would it say it's magnetic? It says wooden magnetic car. They're selling them for like $8.99 for the car. But it says magnetic. I don't get it. There's nothing magnetic about it. Not even the axles are magnetic. Unless it lost its magnetism. See, this is why I thought that coin looked like a skull. Because the skull for emblem for the Phantom. At a distance, it looks like a skull when it's dirty. Before I could see anything written on it. Looks like this skull. I do find some of the strangest things, though. I do. What is that in there? Alrighty, other than that, I only got treasure trash. So before, I'll show you some of the treasure trash I got. I found a surface find of a Lego. My Legos are piling up here. Some of my little Sharpies and things that I dig out of the tot lots. This piece, I do believe this is a part of a car, but it was all by itself. And oh, I did get strap off of like a baseball like catcher's mask or catcher's chest plate or shin guards. And I got another piece of a zipper and all the little wire things there. A paper clip. And I got nondescript, more nondescript metal. And a bolt. And a piece of stainless steel. Get all that stuff out of the park. So good and bad. Alrighty. Oh, you gonna take a nap before your next stream there, Jamie? That's how you do it. You take a 5-minute nap between streams, right? God bless you, Jamie. Have a great evening. So, some of the great stuff that I find fantastic, huh? I even get things, everything I get is pretty much not supposed to be in the park. I mean, why would this be in the park? There. So much for my 4-hour hunt yesterday. Oh, I got a lot of bottle caps and batteries and oh, I did get this on top of a table, somebody's keychain. This is one of those things that people are putting their keys on. They just let this part dangle out of their pocket and their keys clip to that. I don't see the sense in it. One of the things you want to do is make sure people don't steal your stuff, and this is just an opportunity for somebody to steal your keys right out of your pocket. All they have to do is run by and grab this strap, and you are without your keys. Right? So, but I find all kinds of good things on top of the ground and on top of the tables as well. So, well, that's pretty much it for my wrap up of yesterday and a couple of cool things from the week. So I'll let you guys go and enjoy your Friday. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to be here. Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Sorry about that. You guys blacked out for a minute. But I hope you guys have a great weekend, and Tupac, can't wait until Tuesday. Did you get an appointment? Did you get an early appointment, or do they have it all booked up for Tuesday morning? Thanks, Ogre. You enjoy your weekend. I will see everybody again on Monday. Then we're going to have a really good live on Tuesday. Everybody mark it on your calendars, because Tupac and Gregory Freeman and I are, Gregory Freeman's going to hitch a ride with me, and we're going to go and meet up with Tupac, and we're going to hunt Huntington Beach. So hope everybody can come along for the ride. Okie dokie, Tupac. But peace, everybody. I hope that you guys hunt well, stay well. I hope everybody stays safe. Later, Gators. Peace. Let's hunt.